Hi everyone, and welcome back to this Excel series. My name's James, and in this session we're going to be looking at the sum and the average formula. In the last session we looked at adding values together. So if I wanted the total of week 1, I could write equals C3 plus C4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I've just written them all out there. Didn't take me too long to write out all the values, but there's actually formula that can do this in a much more efficient manner, and that would be the sum formula. So to write any formula in Excel, we just start with the equal sign, and we're going to write out sum, S-U-M, and it will give you a brief description of the formula. Adds all the numbers in a range of cells. So we're going to hit open bracket. And so now we need to select our range. So our range is going to be from C3 to C9. So then we can add up the total of that week. Close bracket and return. And so as you can tell, that has added all the values in the week together. Saved us from writing out each individual value. Now because we've made this a relative reference, so if you saw the last episode we looked at relative and absolute references, I can now drag this across, and so now I have the total for each week. Very handy. If I just remove these, I'll just show you. Excel has a very handy shortcut. So I wrote equals sum. If you want to be slightly more efficient, what you can do is actually do the Alt and plus sign on the keyboard and press return, and that writes sum out for you. So equals sum, and then it's tried to select the range. Because I've selected the bottom of the table, it knew I was referring to the information above it, and then I can drag that across. Very handy. Another formula we're going to be looking at is the average formula. So this is if we're interested in the average of a series of values. So as usual, we start with equals, type in average, and the description is returns the average arithmetic mean of its arguments, which can be numbers or names or arrays. So open bracket. So if we want to find out what the average sales are on a Monday, we can just select our range. That'll be from C3 to F3, close bracket and return. Now because we've made this relative, we can drag that down all the way to the bottom. So now we actually have the average for every day of the week over 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we even have the average for the total week. As you can tell, when I drag this down, it actually takes the formatting with it. And we didn't used to have this line here, this heavy line. It was quite a light line before. So if you ever want to change any of the formatting in Excel, you can select the cell that you're interested in, or 2 cells, or however many cells that you want. Right click and go to Format Cells. We're interested in the border, and specifically for these 2 cells that I've selected, it's the middle border, that middle one there. I want that to be a thin white line, or a thin black line actually, in the middle, and there we go. And we've got the formatting back to what it was. I hope you found this helpful. If you've got any questions or comments or feedback, please let me know. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thank you.